Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to compute markups and discounts in business. So, let's get started. First, let's check the difference between cost price and selling price. Cost price is the original price paid to acquire or produce a product, while selling price, it is the price at which the product is sold to customers. So, meaning guys, pag sinabi nating cost price, this is the original price at which an item is bought by a seller. Naintindihan? Yung selling price naman, ito yung presyo ng product. Okay? Kung magkano siya ibebenta dun sa mga customers. So, it is usually higher than the cost price. So, the seller can make a profit. Naintindihan ba? So, paano ba natin kino-compute yung markup percentage? So, ang markup rate natin is equal to selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100%. So, kung mapapansin nyo guys, yung formula natin dito is almost similar doon sa ating percentage change. Tama? So, next, para naman kina-calculate si final prices after discounts. So, syempre, hindi lang markup, no? Minsan, meron tayong discounts sa ating mga selling price. So, ang discount price naman is equal to original price times the quantity of 1 minus the discount rate. Okay? Kung ilang percent yung discount. Naintindihan ba? So, may dalawa tayong formula ngayon na gagamitin natin sa ating mga problems. Okay? So, let's move to problem number 1. A store buys a bag for 80 pesos and sells it for 100 pesos. What is the markup rate based on the cost price? Okay, so solve natin to guys. So dito may mga given value tayo, no? First, sabi dito, a store buys a bag for 80 pesos. Ibig sabihin, ito yung cost price ni seller. Tama? And sells it for 100 pesos. So ibig sabihin, this is the selling price ng ating seller. Okay, so ngayon, ang pinapasolve sa atin is the markup rate. So, try natin using the formula. Markup rate equals selling price minus cost price divided by cost price times 100%. So, substitute natin yung mga given. Selling price, we have 100 pesos minus cost price, which is 80, over cost price, which is also 80 pesos. Tama? So, simplify natin yung equation. 100 minus 80, that is 20. Then 20 divided by 80, that is 0.25. Now, multiply natin by 100%, we have 25% as markup rate. Okay, so therefore, the product was sold with a 25% markup. Okay, naiintindihan ba guys? Next, let's have problem number 2. A jacket is sold for 1,000 pesos, but the store offers a 20% discount. How much is the final price after the discount? Okay, so dito naman, pababa yung presyo natin since si seller nag-offer ng 20% discount. Tama? So, identify natin yung mga given. So, first, a jacket is sold for 1,000 pesos. So, ito ngayon yung ating original price. Okay, then meron tayong in-offer na 20% discount. This will be our discount rate. So, which is 20% or 0.20. Okay, kinonvert lang natin into decimals. Now, using the formula of the discount price, that is equal to original price times 1 minus discount rate. Okay, so ano ba yung original price natin? Substitute natin. We have 1,000 pesos. Times 1, yung 1 dito, this is constant, minus discount rate, which is 0.20. Okay, so unahin natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. 1 minus 0.20, that is 0.80. Tama? And then, 1,000 times 0.80, so ang discount price natin is 800 pesos. Okay, so therefore, the item was sold at 800 pesos after a 20% discount, saving the buyer 200 pesos. Ito naman yung na-less natin. Okay? Naintindihan ba guys kung paano sinasolve yung discount price? So let's move to problem number 3. A cell phone is priced at 200 pesos. It is on sale with 15% discount followed by another 10% discount. So what is the final price after applying both discounts successively? Okay, so dito guys, yung cellphone is merong original price na 2,000 pesos. Tama? So ngayon, may dalawa tayong discount rate. Kung mapapansin nyo, we have 15% and 10%. So ito ngayon yung ating mga discount rates. 15% and 10%. No? Kung saan, yung 15% that is equivalent to 0.15 and then yung 10% naman ay 0.10. So dito guys, avoid nyo na ipa-plus nyo yung dalawa, no? So iba kasi yon. For example, 15% plus 10%, that is 25%. So huwag nyo gagamiting discount rate yung 25%. Okay? Hindi siya ganun sinosolve. So paano gagawin natin para masolve natin yung tamang discount price? So ang discount price natin is equal to original price times 1 minus discount rate times 1 minus discount rate. Okay? So ibig sabihin, nagdagdag lang tayo dito guys ng another discount. Okay? So hindi siya equivalent to 25% ha. Yun yung common mistake. Okay, so now solve natin yung discount price. Original price equals 2,000 pesos times 1 minus yung unang discount natin, which is 0.15, times 1 minus yung second discount, which is 0.10. Nakuha? So subtract natin to guys. So 1 minus 0.15, that is 0.85. 1 minus 0.10, that is 0.90. Nakuha? So, multiply lang natin. 2,000 times 0.85 times 0.90, that is 1,530 pesos. Okay? So, the final price after successive discounts is 1,530. Naintindihan ba? O, compare natin. What if kung ang ginawa mo is yung pinag-plus mo yung discounts? 15% plus 10%, that is 25%. Tama? So, ang 25% guys ng 2,000 pesos is 500 pesos. Okay? So, pag kinompute mo yung discount price doon, that is 2,000 minus 500 pesos. Ang final price mo doon is 1,500. Okay? Which is iba dito sa ating na-compute na final price na 1,530. Okay? So, next, let's proceed to problem number 4. A store owner bought a product for 200 pesos. She wants to apply a 30% markup based on cost. So, what should be the selling price? Okay? So, solve natin. First, meron tayong cost price. No? Sabi dyan, a store owner bought a product for 200 pesos. So, ito yung cost price ni seller. Tama? So, sabi dito, she wants to apply a 30% markup. So, ang markup rate natin is 30% or 0.30. Okay? So, ngayon, ang problem, what should be the selling price? Okay? So, kung gusto ni customer, kung gusto ni seller na kumita ng 30% or 0.30, isa-solve natin yung markup niya. Okay? To solve for the markup, that is equal to cost price times the markup rate. Okay? So, ano yung cost price natin? That is 200 pesos. Times markup rate natin, 0.30. Okay? So, multiply nyo lang. 200 times 0.30, that is 60 pesos. Ito yung ating markup. Pag sinabing markup, ito yung i-add doon sa ating cost price, no, para maging profit. So, ang selling price natin ngayon, ipa-plus natin yung cost price plus yung markup, ina-solve natin. Okay, so that is 200 pesos yung cost plus the markup, 60. So, ang selling price natin is 260 pesos. Okay? So, ang tanong, what should be the selling price? Ang sagot natin, the selling price should be 260 pesos. Okay, naintindihan ba guys? And that's it for our lesson today. I hope you understood how to compute markups and discounts, no? So if you have any questions or clarifications, just drop a comment below. So thank you guys for watching. This is Prof. D. See you in the next one. Bye!